What we knew is gone. Our home, our lives, all that we were, dust. Blasted across empty, heartless skies. But we live. Our legacy lives. Within every ship we fly, upon every world we touch. In our hearts, in yours. There will be challenge. You will know fear. But you will overcome. You will survive. And answer vengeance with blood. You will do as you must. Rule cannot be handed to the faithless. Our legacy cannot be lost to villains. Bury the past to face the future. In enemies, find allies. There is no price we have not paid. No loss we have not felt. Our dead world, our long suffering, these are not ends. We are not ended. For your crew, for your people, for this new home, we must face all doubt. We must break the strong who would destroy us and overcome the impossible. We must fight against any and all. We must, we will, for we are Romulan!
The youngest of our kind rely on stories to know what our people were like before. Strong, secretive, warlike. We were feared. We were powerful. Then, everything changed. 22 years ago, the star of the Hobus system went supernova. The resulting explosion traveled through subspace to hit Romulus and Remus, our homeworlds. No one could have predicted that would happen, and no one could have stopped it. Millions died. Those who survived were scattered across dozens of worlds. One day we were citizens of one of the greatest powers of the galaxy, and the next, we were just trying to survive. Every day was a struggle if you weren't part of the militant and oppressive Tal Shiar, or ruling everything from on high like Empress Sela. For ordinary Romulans, military victories don't mean much when you're hungry. Life goes on. The Klingons and Starfleet are at one another's throats, but battles light years away don't affect us much. The Tal Shiar are the more immediate threat. They're rebuilding the Empire by force, and pressing anyone they think can help into service. But even they don't seem to know we're here. We've put down roots and found friends. Today we'll celebrate what we've created. With hard work and some good fortune, true Romulans will once again rise to be a power in the galaxy. The first step on that path begins here.
Oh, hello everyone, and welcome to Star Trek Online.
Your current tasks will be
Yes.
displayed here.
I know. Well, this is the colony of Viranat. It is a Romulan colony, and I am a member of the security and utility forces. I can't walk. That's not what I meant. Alright, options. Keep binds. Yes, 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 yes. Right. Good morning.
There you are. The security chief was looking for you earlier. She said there's trouble at the vineyard. Avrak's been filing reports all night about Kellids chewing at the vines. He's really worked up.
Kellids in the vines? That doesn't sound right.
Something must have annoyed them. It's not typical Kellid behavior. With the big celebration tonight, I think everyone's a little overexcited. Even the bugs.
Apparently.
You should listen to one of Avrak's messages before you head out there.
I'll look into it. Thank you. Right. There are 3 messages from Avrak. The second and third messages have been flagged as redundant by the system. Playing message 1 now.
Please tell me you'll help me.
Kellids are in the vineyard chewing through the irrigation pipes, and everyone says they're too busy getting ready for the big party to come and do something about it. There won't be any party if everyone's knee-deep in water by nightfall. Get over here and help me fix this.
Well, well, that was a while ago. Let's see the other messages.
When are you coming over here? This is getting ridiculous. Nobody appreciates me around here. No one. They think these crops just grow without any help from anyone. Tending these vines is a lot of work. No one says thank you. No one pats me in the back. They just keep asking for more. God, look, just get over here and take care of the Kellids, all right? And maybe say thank you for all the work I do to keep these vineyards in shape.
Well, let's see the third message.
It's me again. Ignore the other message I sent. Lost my temper. I'm sorry. Maybe that's why you're not here yet. I really could use your help, though. These Kellids are chewing through everything, and they won't stop.
That really sounds like a problem.
No one here is even trying to help. They just keep bouncing me to other people. First to Tovan, then to Navala, then to you. What's next? Should I ask one of the kids? Just please come here soon. Thanks.
Oh, I guess that's where I'm headed. Right. Tovan.
If the Kellids are chewing up the vineyard, you should probably grab a pistol, just in case.
A pistol?
I'd join you, but the chief has me looking into some odd comm chatter we picked up yesterday. We'll have to catch up later.
Well, I don't think I'll need a pistol for Kellids, but I'll see you later. A disruptor pistol. For insects. Oh, well, let's find a disruptor. Ah, I think I see a weapons rack and a shooting range. Right. Getting a pistol. Well, apparently they store pistols in the pillars. Right. Let's make sure I know how to use this. Oh, this is fun! Wait, why are we transporting the targets here? Isn't that a waste of energy? Well, anyway, let's get to the vineyards. What a beautiful colony. Very large, lots of people. Right, that way is blocked off. Ah. Jolan True.
Hey there, ready for the big festival? Working hard? Or maybe you have time to listen to a story or two?
I'm investigating issues with Kellids at Avrek's farm.
Avrek? You're in for a fun day. I'm glad I don't have to deal with him. Anyway, do you want to hear any stories?
Tell me about this colony.
Viranat was a colony world. It used to be a big agricultural planet, growing food for the Empire. After Romulus was destroyed, thousands upon thousands of people flooded the planet. The old cities couldn't hold them all, and they were scared. They started fighting amongst themselves. One night, the cities burned. Most of the survivors left. A few hung on, scrapping old ships and using them as building materials. That's how the Maori found them, about 10 years ago. The Maori was the commander of an old warbird. Navala was his first officer, and Devex the chief engineer. They were wandering the sector, trying to find a new home. When they found Viranat, they decided to stay. Devex kept the old warbird functional, and he used it to make supply runs and bring back other Romulans who needed a home. Navala put herself in charge of security, and the Maori. He runs the whole colony now. Devex met Tovan Kev in a mining colony a few years back. I think it was 4 years ago. But then again, I didn't come here until 2 years ago, so this is not just information I've heard about secondhand. I actually have a question for you, if you don't want to hear another story first.
You have a question?
When did you arrive here? I know we only have a few hundred people living here, but so many come and go that it's hard to keep track. I'm recording the stories of all the people that live here, you see. And I would love to start yours off with your arrival. Who knows? It could be something that becomes historical in a few years.
Well, I was picked up by Devex a few years ago.
A Devex recruit? Fascinating. We've had some interesting characters come here thanks to him. We should definitely talk more about this over drinks tonight. I would love to know where Devex found you.
Well, I guess I'll see you later then. Right. Oh, I think I've wasted enough time. Need to get to the farm. Ah, there's Avrak. You asked for assistance.
Finally? I mean, which message do you... never mind that either. It's chaos here. I need some help. Normally we collect nectar from the local kelid insects. Something has driven them into a frenzy. They're chewing on our irrigation system and flooding the vineyard.
Well, I'll start repairing the pipes.
Excellent, excellent. The broken pipes are obvious. They're the ones spraying water everywhere. Kellet shouldn't give you too much trouble. A few bursts from your pistol will take care of them.
Oh, disruptor for insects. I'll handle it. Right, let's get rid of these kelids. Oh, chewing on the pipes. Bloody hell, is it dead? Oh, can't we just, I don't know, move them? Well, let's fix this pipe. I'll weld it with my disruptor. Right. God, there's a lot of leaks. Oh, bloody hell. They're very aggressive. Once provoked. Right, another pipe. Right, looking good. Get out of here, you kelid. Bloody hell. Right. Right, let's speak to Avrak. Right. And put away the disruptor.
Well, the flooding has stopped, but if those kelids come back, they'll just break the pipes again. Something's making the insects go crazy. With bugs this size, that's a real problem. And Avala might be able to help. She's goofing off again. She knows all about kelids. She's normally down by the greenhouse this time of day. Tell her to stop being lazy and keep these critters contained.
Alright, I will. I'll find out what Navala knows.
Good idea. Talk to Navala.
I bet she's just lounging around right now, not even thinking about all the damage being done to my vineyard. No one around here wants to put in a good day's work. Well, except for you.
Right. I'll get going. Right. Greenhouse. Well, that looks like a greenhouse if I've ever seen one. Right. God, I see some kelids over there. Past the arch. And a wounded person. Did the kelids do that? Oh, I think I see Navala. Navala, Avrak said you, goofing around?
Just in time. Did you talk with Avrak? He said that I'm what? Lazy? That I've been... Ugh! He's just trying to make me look bad so he can get a promotion. Oh, that's so old-fashioned. Let me tell you what's actually happening.
Well?
The kelids are going crazy. I've been working all day to keep them out of the residential areas. This aggressive behavior is new, and we need to figure out what's causing it. That means gathering samples from some of these creatures.
I'll see what I can find. Oh, disruptor at the ready. Come on. Right. Oh, bloody hell. That one just jumped out of the sky. Right, let's get... Right, I have a sample. Right.
This metal has some kind of fungus growing on it that's similar to the spores we found on some of the kelid carapaces. It might explain their behavior, but how are they getting infected in the first place? Also, the flying kelids have never come out of the cavern before. This is so strange.
Well, something might be scaring them out of the cavern. I'll check it out.
You're right. The source of the infection could be somewhere inside the cavern. Head over there and see if you can find out what's aggravating the nest. And be careful.
I'll do my best. I've got a disruptor pistol after all. Right, let's try and avoid them. That looks terrifying. Right. It seems they don't attack unless I shoot them. God, there's a lot of them. I don't want to step on them either. Right. I'll probably want to avoid those. They look larger than me. Oh, bloody hell. Jesus Christ, it exploded! My God, that looks like the cavern. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, there's more inside. Good God. Right. Oh, bloody hell. Right. Oh, those look terrifying. Maybe that's how the killers look when they hatch. I wouldn't know. I'm not a biologist. Right. Some drones. Those are dead killers. What the devil? This kellet has a large gash across its abdomen. What the? That doesn't look like a kellet. God, there's tons of them. Right, I think I may need my disruptor. God, they're killing the Kellets. No wonder they're agitated. Right. Not sure if these are hostile. They're hostile. Okay, it may have just been walking towards me. But it was doing it menacingly and I didn't like it. Let's get rid of these. God, there's a lot of them. Alright. Maybe if I get rid of them, the Kellets will settle down. God knows what they are. I've never seen technology like this before. They seem relatively easy to destroy. Right. What the hell? Oh God, I don't like that. Bloody hell, it's got shields! Can't stand up to a disruptor, however. What the hell is this? Well, whatever it is, might as well disable it. Maybe the Kellets will settle down. Well. Right. Navala, there was some sort of mechanism or machine in the cavern. And weird drone things. One of them had shields.
A strange machine and some weird drone things? That is troubling. Someone's been in there. We'll have to let the Maori know about this. It's good you disabled the device, though. Maybe now the Kellets will calm down.
Well, I'm more worried about who put it there.
I took a look at those biological samples while you were gone, but I can't do much more than a basic tricorder scan. It's just not my area. DeVex might be able to help. He was an engineer in the Romulan military before the homeworld was destroyed. Now he's helping us with our water supply and anything else that takes more specialized knowledge. You should talk to him.
Right. Guess I'm speaking to DeVex. He's this way, I believe. Jolan True.
What do you need with an old spacehound like me?
I got strange samples from the cavern and the Kellets.
I have an idea of what this might be. Maybe. I saw something like this once before.
You have?
When I was out beyond the Eridon belt. We responded to a distress call from a mining outpost. When we got there, all the people were just gone. Vanished without a trace. The only things we found were a strange beacon and some odd spore samples. These look very similar.
Right. May I use your equipment to analyze the metal?
Of course. Go forth and analyze. My equipment is all yours to use.
Thanks, Devex. I'll let you know what I find. Right. Let's find out what's bothering the Kellids. Right, scanning the remains of the beacon. Right. Devex.
I've only seen fungal biotech like this once before. Remember that mining station that I mentioned? Before we arrived, they reported several disappearances. Some thought it was paranoia, but we had reports that said intruders would beam in right through the colony's magnetic shield, right into someone's quarters, sedate them, and then vanish without a trace.
Good God, that sounds like a story one would use to scare children.
We didn't know what to believe, but I don't think those miners were paranoid. Something did happen to them, and it could happen again.
You thought it was related to the beacon?
That's what my commander believed. We found a beacon with almost the same configuration as the one you found.
That's worrying.
We weren't able to get much from it before we shut it down. But the one thing we learned is that the beacon was made by a race that called themselves the Elachi.
Elachi?
We stayed in orbit for a few days, but the Elachi never came back. That's good news for us, seeing that you disabled the beacon you found in the caverns.
What do we do now? Tell the Maori?
That's right. He's the man in charge, so he needs to know. I'd be surprised if he doesn't want to send someone down there to analyze that beacon. Could be these Elachi were interested in our colony for some reason. Lucky for us, you were there to put a stop to whatever they were trying to do.
Right. I'll find the Maori. Believe it's this way. I think I see him. Up on the stand there. Excuse me, Maori. May I have a word?
Jolan True. I heard Avrak yelling all the way over here. I'm sorry you had to deal with his problems on our day of celebration.
It's fine, but I think we have a bigger problem.
That does sound very mysterious. However, you seem to have taken care of the immediate problem, disabling this beacon and dispatching the drones. You have my thanks.
It is an honor.
I'll assign some engineers to examine the device and set up surveillance on the cave as soon as possible. If what Devex says is true, we don't want that beacon turned on again. Now that's settled, why don't you try to relax for a while? Enjoy the festival. We'll talk again tomorrow after the engineers have finished their analysis of the device.
I'll do that. Thank you, Maori. May the elements watch over you. Right, let's find Tovan.
Are you done for the day? I'm just finishing up too. I'm going to head back to the restaurant. Meet me for a drink when you're done.
Right, I'll meet you there.
Hey there. Long day? I can't believe how far this colony has come. Just look at how much we can accomplish without being ruled by the Tal Shiar.
Indeed.
Word is someone named Tan is trying to fight them, but me, I'm content with what we have here. Let's go enjoy the festival.
Right.
Friends and neighbors, welcome to the tapping. The Kellid nectar has been harvested, the ale is brewed, and we can finally taste the fruits of our labors. And like this fine vintage, our colony has taken time and effort to develop. Since the loss of the homeworld 22 years ago, we have known fear, hunger, and pain. We have struggled, and we have overcome every difficulty. We have mourned those who are no longer with us, and we have welcomed new friends into our home. And now we celebrate. The trials are behind us. Viranat is prosperous and growing. We will face new challenges in the future, but we will face them together.
Fireworks. What is that? That looks like a ship. Oh, good God, it's launching torpedoes. What's happening?
We're under attack. I don't know who or why, but people are being rounded up and we have to do something.
Right.
I'll help Vex get the shuttles ready. You should find Navala and Vorian to help organize the militia. Get as many civilians to safety as you can. After that, we stop whoever or whatever is attacking our home.
Right. Good God.
Come in! Are you alright? What's happening over there? Did you find Vorian?
It's too late. He's gone. Where are you?
I'm at the shipyard with Vex, and we're prepping the shuttles for evacuation. I don't know what's going on here, but we need to get people out while we can. If you can get a rifle, you can fight your way out. Can you make it?
I'll make it. Just get the shuttles ready. Right, I need a rifle now. Oh, there's a pile of them here. Right. Oh, that's Vorian.
It's the Tal Shiar. We need to call for help. I don't know who'll answer, but we have to do something.
The Tal Shiar?
I tried to send a distress signal, but they damaged our transceiver array. We still have a chance, though. We need to deal with some of the Tal Shiar, and then get a replacement battery.
I'm on it. The Tal Shiar? Bloody hell. I think I see a security officer. And I see the Tal Shiar. Bloody hell. Good God, there's more.
They just keep coming. Get a battery from the marketplace. We need to send out a distress signal.
Right, battery. Tal Shiar. Bloody hell. God, what are these drones flying everywhere? That's a Centurion. That doesn't look like any Romulan warbird I've ever seen. What are the Tal Shiar doing here? Bloody hell. God, they're taking the colonists.
Be careful in the market. It's completely overrun.
I can see that. Bloody hell, a battery, right. Oh, bloody hell, there's a Yulan. Right. Batteries.
This is Kev. Do you have the batteries?
I do.
You just need to repair the device and send the signal.
Understood. Right. Let's get over to the communications device. Bloody hell. Bloody hell, there's a lot of Tal Shiar. Oh, let's get to the communications device. Don't want to get grabbed by those drones. These damn Tal Shiar. Right. Right, I'm sending a distress call.
The signal is strong. Get to the shipyard. We're getting out of here.
Shipyard, right. God, there's more Tal Shiar. God, that drone nearly got me. Oh, shipyard. Gotta keep moving. Ah, I see some allies. God, I vaporized that guy. Right. Tovan.
Shuttle is ready. They got as many people aboard as will fit. We have to go.
Right.
Congratulations, citizen.
Right, let's get on the shuttle.
This is Shuttle 5. We're taking heavy...
Oh, good God.
Shuttle 10 coming in. We're jamming their sensors. When they get us, they'll think you were caught in the explosion.
They're not attacking. Devex showed me how to fly his warbird. We're almost there.
I think I see the warbird. God, this is an old warbird.
Navigation is online, but we need some components to get our weapons and warp drive operational. We'll need both if we want to have any hope of fighting the Tal Shiar.
I'll scan the old ships around here for what we need. God, we're fighting in a warbird this old. Right. Right, let's scan these derelict ships. Scanning.
This'll do nicely. We just need a little more salvage.
Well, there's plenty of ships. Right, I'll scan for the weapons parts.
Weapons are online. Let's test them out on some of these derelict ships nearby. They're not shielded, so we can just use our torpedoes to finish them off.
Right. I think I see one. Right, readying plasma torpedoes. We're almost in weapons range. Firing.
Right, scrap neutronium. We could use that to reinforce the hull of this old warbird.
Neutronium, right.
3 more of these should get this hull good to go.
Oh, excellent.
Good shot.
Right, firing on the next one.
Devex would be happy to see this old warbird get some use.
I'm sure.
I think it's safe to say weapons are fully online.
Well, it would seem to be the case.
Time to take out the Tal Shiar satellites dead ahead.
Oh, well, not quite fighting Tal Shiar, but their satellites are the next best thing. Right. Firing. These satellites don't seem to be armed, which is good. Right. Next one. And the last one. Right, that's the last one. What do we do now?
Great. All systems are go and full impulse is back online. I'm picking up a distress signal nearby. It must be people from the colony. More colonists managed to escape the surface.
Well, let's go save the colonists.
The distress signal is close. Searching. There! We have to help them!
Right, set a course. Torpedoes at the ready, so are disruptors.
Turn off full impulse. There's a Tal Shiar drone dead ahead.
Firing. God, we're actually fighting something with weapons. It doesn't seem to be it wasn't a match for this warbird. Right. Let's transport those colonists aboard.
I'm back on the bridge, and I figured out how I can improve our torpedoes. Just give me the order, and I'll get started. Scanners are picking up more colonists in Tal Shiar nearby. We have to rescue our friends.
Good to have you back on the bridge. Let's get them. Right, torpedoes at the ready. Oh god, that's a warbird. Let's destroy the drone first. Oh, that warbird looks much more modern than this one. But they weren't expecting us, and that gives us an edge. Our port shields are almost down. My god, we're actually doing this. Good god, let's beam those colonists aboard.
Thank the elements. We thought we were done for.
Right. Oh, I see more. And more Tal Shiar. Firing. Oh, good god. 2 drones and another warbird. Good god, we've got plasma leaks all over the ship. Right, enemy ship's hull integrity is down to 60%. Fire another volley of torpedoes. Alright, let's deal with the drones. Right, beam the colonists aboard.
I think it's safe to say we're a fully operational ship. I'm getting an alert. There's another distress signal coming in from one of the colony's shuttles. We can do a short-range warp jump to get to them. Do you want to go now, or stay here to wipe out any other incoming drones? They look like they'll be coming in to do sweeps in the area.
Let's save the colonists.
There aren't any colonists here. Just this strange ship. I've never seen anything like this in my life. It's gigantic. Engineering reports that the ship has scanned us, but they're not responding to my hails. What should we do?
Let's scan them. We need to know who or what they are. Right. Let's close with that ship. Oh, we're in scanning range. Don't want to get any closer. Scanning. Oh, bloody hell. What the hell?
They've done something to the ship. Nothing is responding. I can't even warp us out of here. I think I might be able to get a comm channel up to hail them. What do you want me to do?
Open a channel, ask them what they want?
We're getting a reply. What the? They seem to be rearranging our words and sending them back. Listen.
Tovan?
I'm picking up another ship. This one is Tal Shiar. It's decloaking.
Right, let's get ready for a fight. God, that's a Diderot X class. Where the hell did that other ship go?
So the Alachi were right. A handful of pitiful Romulan refugees managed to escape. When will you colonists learn that no matter how far you run, you cannot escape your obligations? Allow me to introduce myself. I am Colonel Hakiv of the Tal Shiar. On behalf of the Romulan Star Empire, I hereby lay claim to this colony and all of its inhabitants. Surrender now, and I will ensure that you serve us in the way you are most suited.
Like hell.
Fire weapons at will.
Oh god, evasive maneuvers. God, we can barely move.
This is Tamara of the Romulan Republic. Tal Shiar vessel, stand down immediately.
Romulan Republic? Well, I don't know who they are, but they've come to our rescue.
Tamara, how fortunate. I can destroy both of you.
Oh, it looks like we're actually doing something. Right, let's just keep firing. Their starboard shields are down. Good God, we're fighting a Deterrent X-Class warbird. And winning. Our forward shields are nearly down.
My eye! So the insect has managed to sting me. You think you won? This is not the end. Even now, more of my ships are on their way. And the next time, you won't have anyone to protect you.
I don't need protection, Colonel Hakiv. We're being hailed by the Romulan Republic warbirds.
I am Tamer, commander of the Romulan Republic. We picked up your distress signal while on a mission in a nearby system. I would say we arrived just in time given your ship's condition. Who are you? And what happened here?
We're colonists from Viranat, and ships appeared in the atmosphere and fired on us. And took some of the colonists, and then the Tal Shiar beamed down.
I am truly sorry. This is not the first time I've heard a story like this, and I fear it will not be the last. And these Ilachi creatures, they are troubling. We need to know more about them and why they're working with a snake like Hakiv. As I said, I'm with the Romulan Republic. You may have heard of us. We are not the terrorists the Tal Shiar make us out to be. With our leader, Datan, we are working to gather survivors of the destruction and fight the tyranny of the Tal Shiar.
I've heard of Datan.
We have a flotilla nearby. If you're interested, we would welcome you and your friends to join us there.
Well, there's nowhere else to go, and you people seem like the good guys.
I appreciate your willingness to do what's right. I'm transmitting the coordinates of our flotilla to your ship now. When you arrive, we can repair your vessel and work out our next move. Thank you again. I'll make sure you won't regret your decision.
Right, it's an honor to assist in your fight.
I don't know how I feel about this, but I guess siding with Tamer is better than risking death on our own. And he did help us out with the Tal Shiar.
That he did.
The coordinates are loaded up whenever you're ready to go. I think the colonists we rescued are eager to get someplace safe.
Well, this flotilla sounds like a safe place. Engage, maximum warp.
Greetings. I am Sub-Commander Nadell, assistant to Commander Tamer. Please follow me to the Commander's quarters. There is much to discuss. Commander, our guests have arrived.
Excellent. I'll get them up to speed. There is much to do.
I'll be glad to show one of you around, while the other stays and talks with Tamer.
I'll take the tour, and then meet you back on the ship when you're ready.
Alright. Commander.
Greetings. I hope all is going well with you.
I'd like to join your fight.
Good to see you and Tovankev made it to the flotilla of the new Romulan Republic. To be brief, we are a group that was founded by Datan to combat the tyranny of Empress Sela and her Tal Shiar. Our goal is to unify the shattered Romulan people under a new democracy instead of Sela's tyrannical rule. There is much to do, however. I can answer any questions you may have.
What did Datan do to form the Republic?
Ha! What hasn't Datan done? He has quite the long history. The short version is that he desires to see the reunification of the Vulcans and the Romulans. Before that can happen, though, Datan wants us to find a new homeworld, reconcile with the Remans, and end the centuries of oppression beneath the Tal Shiar. We're Romulan, and after all that's happened, we still have our pride and our cultural heritage. We need to be able to approach the Vulcans as equals, not as refugees looking for charity. Did you want to know anything else?
Who are you? What's your role here?
I am the commander of this fleet. No actions happen without my approval. Before this, I worked in intelligence for the Romulan military, which allowed me to learn more about the Tal Shiar. I couldn't stomach the thought of working alongside of them. Ditan approached me one day and said he needed someone to organize a defense against the Tal Shiar. I accepted before he could finish his sentence. Is there anything else?
Well, I don't know about joining the Vulcans, but this seems like a good cause.
What's next is that you receive our uniform and get a tour of the flotilla. After that, you'll receive your first assignment. However, you must understand that by joining us, you mark yourself as an enemy to the Tal Shiar.
Gladly.
Hakiv and his people will see you as a threat, and there isn't anything they won't do to stop you. Are you ready to accept that?
I'm in.
Good. You should get yourself down to Lieutenant Delatham. You can get a uniform from him if you want to change out of those civilian clothes. You can also have your ship modified. We can't get you into a more powerful vessel yet, but we can change the appearance of your ship if you want. When you're done, return to your ship. I should have your first assignment ready and sent to your ship by then.
Understood, Commander.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Well, I'm wearing the uniform now. God, just a few hours ago I was a colonist on Viranat. Now I'm wearing the uniform of the Romulan Republic, and I'm an enemy of the Tal Shiar. Good God. Right, I need to speak to Ditan now. Whew. Oh, this is quite a window. Quite a view. Yes, Jolan True.
Hello again. Now that you're settling in, I wanted to speak with you about what our overall goals will be. First and foremost, we are looking for a new planet to call home. Tamer and his crew are handling that search. While the search continues, I am working on any possible alliances that we can make with the Federation and the Klingon Empire. We will need allies if we are to proceed. Your task will be the protection and recovery of other Romulans spread throughout this sector.
Are there many other colonies?
We're finding more by the day. Some have already joined us, but others do not believe in our cause. It will be up to you and your crew to protect these colonies from the Tal Shiar and to recruit anyone willing to assist us. Do you have any questions? If not, I would suggest you return to your ship. Tamer will have his orders ready for you.
Will an alliance with the Federation and Klingons work?
I do not know. Our history of deception with both groups definitely does not help. The Tal Shiar, however, will not attack the fleet for now. Sela would see such a direct action as too great a risk. She much prefers to work in the shadows. Let me worry about our potential allies. While you're away, I will be working with diplomats from both sides to come to an agreement we can all live with.
I'll return to my ship.
Sounds like we've got our orders. If you're ready, I can beam you back to the ship. However, before that, I need to ask a favor.
A favor?
I have a sister. Her name is Rena Kev. She and I were separated a long time ago. I want to try to find her. As we're doing our missions, could you try to ask about Rena? Thanks.
Well, now that we've got our own warbird, I'll see what I can do. Beam me back to the ship. Well, this ship is now the RRW Turavek, and it's been refitted slightly with some new technology, but it's still slightly outdated. Right, we're being hailed.
All set to go, I trust? Good, there is a lot to do. Your first target is already under attack by the Tal Shiar. There's no time to lose.
Right, we'll set a course immediately, Commander.